A two-time heavyweight Kentucky State wrestling champ worries she won't get the chance to defend her title this year. The Kentucky Wrestling Coaches Association announced it's cutting her weight class. WHAS 11 Night Team's reporter Bobby McSwine sat down with Gabby Wilson and joins us live in the newsroom.
Well, Tom, she says she's heartbroken. And while her twin brother will get to go for the gold in the 285 weight class, Gabby Wilson won't have the same chance. The organization responsible says it's trying to fall in line with regulations. But Wilson's mom says it's discrimination.
You win some, you lose some, but you never quit.
I want to be able to come into this wrestling room and finish what I started.
That's Gabby Wilson's philosophy.
Because that's the kind of girl my mom raised me to be.
The Fern Creek High School junior says her passion for the sport blossomed out of love for her brother, who was ready to quit after an injury. The naturally competitive twins pushed each other and propelled Wilson to win, not one, but 2 state championships. Once a dream, now a reality that could be realized twice more, but new rules stand in the way. The Kentucky Wrestling Coaches Association announced Wednesday there will no longer be a 285 girls weight class. It's a move toward the Kentucky High School Athletic Association sanctioning wrestling programs throughout the state, which would bring them in line with other schools across the country. The KHSAA has not yet sanctioned the sport.
I was mad. I was very angry.
Wilson's mom, Jay, says they were told this move would happen if the sport was sanctioned. But since that hasn't happened, with only 2 weeks before the season starts, they thought they had at least one more year.
In order for doors to be open to big, build girls, athletic girls who can do the work, that there needs to be bigger weight classes for them to compete.
Quite frankly, it seems that there are certain demographics in society that are easy to be picked on.
Jay and her husband Ozell say it's heartbreaking and sexist to limit women athletes' potential because they don't fit a certain mold. Fern Creek Athletic Director Troy Johnson says the State Wrestling Association still has time to change the rules while the sport remains unsanctioned, but says it's also time for the KHSAA to examine the weight limits placed on women.
Kids are bigger, kids are stronger.
Especially one he's seen grow on and off the mat.
It would be heartbreaking for me just because there's so much spirit behind her.
A spirit not easily broken.
When I start something, I finish it.
Now, Tom, if the rules are to stand when the season starts on October 15th, Wilson would have to drop 50 pounds to make the 235 weight class. Her mom says they're raising awareness not just for one wrestler, but for women in college and competing in the Olympics, where the highest weight classes are 191 and 167, respectively. I'm live in the newsroom. Bobby McSwine, WHAS 11 on your side.